Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Hurricanes offense comes on the field first today. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kirk, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better.
Grab behind the line. It's Tootin. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Breaking free at the 35. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
A screen pass complete to the running back. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. The Canes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running. But as Miami Hurricane back, he's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The 8th play of this opening drive, it's 3rd and short. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So Washington's offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And the Huskies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. BB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Play action fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. It just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. The Huskies will have to punt this one away. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. The quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Moves the ball up to the 30.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
The Canes offense is on the move now.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence and you can wear that defense down psychologically.
1st and 10 play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Gets some space around the 30. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Washington offense retakes the field here. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this round? Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. And the Huskies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Boy, this guy is running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, let me be added to that list of guys like Greg Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Myles Gaston.
They'll run it with the draw play. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Washington.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Got to pick up the third and short through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Tootin. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Here's the handoff. And they're able to get him down. Third down for the offense. Can he make it to the marker? And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Hurricanes pick up enough for a first down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Will he score here? And he takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. On this drive, they're 2 for 2 on third down, but this time they need 9 yards. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. And out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. The Huskies will crank up the tempo. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They'll try to run for the first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but they set up the offense at the 35. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They stop him, but it's a first down. Washington has moved into the red zone. He hands it off from the gun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 40. At the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Canes. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if we give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Heckle made it to 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. And that one's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? At the 10 now. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. So the offense declines the penalty after the big play. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. After the PAT, the lead is 20. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Washington, 7.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Testing the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Huskies will come to the line to run the hurry up. The linebacker shifting around now. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. In the clear at the 25. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offense.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. That sack sets up a third down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. And the Canes will have to kick it away. First part of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, your best players got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Third down, out of the shotgun. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Also run out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's third down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down. And now it's first and goal inside the 5-yard line.
Second down and goal upcoming. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense facing second and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to the lead.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. He flips it to the back across the middle. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's got it. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. And here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return will be brought down. Here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this pass is caught. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. And the offense will use a timeout, have a quick meeting on the sideline. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch and their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball is even thrown.
14.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown for the U. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. 1st down, looking to throw the football. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. He's got a receiver wide open here. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a quick grab. They bring him down after a short gain there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate who'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
The Hurricanes will kick it off to begin the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. First play of the second half is a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Well, being third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The Huskies will line up to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. This one will be fair caught. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, handoff inside. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Crucial third down play right here. Can he get there on the ground? And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line, it's Tootin. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Canes are in the red zone now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. Cade's trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Touchdown, Miami. And the beatdown continues.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Incomplete and nearly intercepted yet again. 2nd down now. They're going to run it here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He was on target the 1st time, and he keep it going from 33 yards out. He knocks this one right through. They tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll return it from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Washington offense retakes the field here. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Washington. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Washington, 27.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Miami offense will take over.
And the Miami offense is back on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. First down here for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crossing the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Hurricanes looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass here on second down. Touchdown, Canes. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Going after, not right through. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Time for one more play here in the quarter. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. On the defense, wraps him up behind the line of scrimmage to conclude the third quarter of play. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So, 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks to the left, pass caught. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The catch is made for a huge pickup. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset their plan to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away.
Miami, 65. Washington, 34.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. The quarterback appears to be changing the play. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Pass is incomplete, but a flag is down in the backfield. They may have roughed the quarterback.
Roughing the pass. Defense.
Egregious roughing the passer call. Automatic first down. Let's hope the quarterback is okay. Same tailback, another carry. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He'll try a pass here. Catch made on the right side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Hurricanes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught quickly. Spins away from defenders. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set him now with a 1st and goal. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. They'll run it here. They finally corral him at the 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Send the back in motion. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And this one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Miami 72, Washington 34.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Off the play fake on first down. Bringing pressure. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. And the defense jumps on the football. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Makes a quick catch. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. A solid run, good for first down yardage. They'll test the right side here. Fights through the tackle. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Handoff in a single back formation. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now.
I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
A completion makes it second and short. They'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Now it's third and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.